called Why Do I Never Write About Love? Okay, why do I never write about love? Because love is complicated. Well, it's also simple, but to write about it is not. There is so much to love and there is so much about the concept of love that to capture it within words is like to hold a scent inside a closed fist, hoping that the air around it doesn't smell of its presence, but that doesn't happen, does it? The air knows as it embraces the wisp of sweet jasmine scent that you tried so hard to keep for yourself, and love is just like that. Love is stubborn, love is flamboyant, it wants to be seen, it wants to be heard, you can try, but you can't ignore it. Note that I'm not talking about your lover, I'm talking about love, the emotion. And I'm talking about love of the romantic kind, the kind of love with the highest degree of impermanence, the kind of love that can be fleeting and at the same time dominant, the kind of love that lifts you to heights unseen, the kind of love that drops you into the pits of chasms unknown, that kind of love. The kind of love that reminds you of that one or more person's touch. The kind of love that makes my parents raise an eyebrow as they try to figure out who this is about. The kind of love that exists in the heart of that one person for me. The kind of love that just made you smile. To write about love never crossed my mind. I was always too busy writing poems to inspire and the self-love kind. But each time I close my laptop and look behind, love is right there, peeping over my shoulder and at the same time staring into my mind. So I pause and rewind to try to remind myself that why do I not write about love? My mind says because it's common and complicated and most of the time it sounds fabricated, but my heart knows all about these faint excuses that my brain has created. It knows why I actually look at love poems with glasses tainted, faded after a few good years, elated in the beginning but hated in the end. I've seen love in all its glory and impermanence and play pretend, and I guess I love my work a little too much to share it with another face. You know, in a way that every time I read it, I think about their smile, their waves, their warm hugs and stupid handshakes. I think about the way they laugh at my silliest jokes, ask me if I'm okay, make sure I reach home safe, know that I have peculiar taste. I hate coffee and I love the rains. Know that I'm annoying and still choose to stay. I'm not saying I haven't felt that kind of love. I'm not saying I have felt that kind of love. I'm not saying anything about my love. I'm just saying that I don't write about love because I fear that one day I might look back at it empty-handed. And I don't know how Taylor Swift does it, but I can't afford to immortalize it in these words. I guess I'm too in love with my work to write about love, but for what it's worth, I know love. And I'm glad that there are so many of you out there unafraid to have your eyes welled up as you reread your chronicles from years of loves and lovers. Needless to say, to never have to hate my work, to never have to question my worth, to never have to go to bed crying is why I never write about love.